everybody, welcome back to the fixtures. My name is now Mia, and today we're going to be going through the upcoming matches of match week 18 in the Premier League. So let's get started with the first match. So Manchester United versus Newcastle. I'm going to go for a 2-1 win for Man United. They've been playing really well so far this season. Man United, they're 7th in the league. Their top goal scorer this season is Bruno Fernandes, scoring 6 goals for the club. The last time Man United played, they lost against Aston Villa 2-1, which was a disappointing result for Man United. Bruno Fernandes, he's not going to be playing against Newcastle this game due to an injury. He picked up an injury against Aston Villa in the first half, which is going to be a big loss for Manchester United. He's one of Manchester United's best players, considering he's been playing really well so far this season, scoring 6 goals for the club. It's going to be a big loss for Man United, but Man United, they've been playing really well, so I'm going to go for a 2-1 win for Manchester United. Newcastle, the last time they played, they drew against Chelsea 2-2 at home. They're 11th in the league, Newcastle. They've been playing really poor. Their top goal scorer this season is Bruno Guimaraes, scoring 5 goals for the club. He's been shining for Newcastle lately, so hopefully he can score a couple of goals in this match against Manchester United. But I'm going to go for a 2-1 win for Man United. The next match is Nottingham Forest versus Manchester City. I'm going to go for a 3-0 win for Man City. They've been playing really well so far this season, Man City. The last time they played, they beat West Ham at home 3-0, which was a very good result for Man City. Their top goal scorer this season is Erling Haaland, scoring 14 goals for the club. He scored a brace against West Ham and also picked up an assist. So he's been performing for Manchester City. So hopefully he can score a couple of goals against Nottingham Forest, because they've been playing really poor. They're 17th in the league. They're 1 point behind relegation. So it's going to be a tight match for Nottingham Forest, but I'm going to go for a 3-0 win for Manchester City. The next match is Arsenal versus Brighton. I'm going to go for a 2-0 win for Arsenal. They've been playing really well so far this season, Arsenal. The last time they played, they beat Everton 1-0 away, which was a very good result for Arsenal. They're top of the league, Arsenal. They've been playing extremely well. So hopefully they can pick up some points against Brighton in this match, because Brighton, they've been playing really poor so far this season. They're 10th in the league, Brighton. So it's going to be a tough match for Brighton, actually, because Arsenal, they're top of the league. Their top goal scorer this season is Bukayo Saka, scoring 5 goals for the club. So it's going to be a tight match for Brighton, but I'm going to go for a 2-0 win for Arsenal. The next match is Brentford versus Bournemouth. I'm going to go for a 2-1 win for Bournemouth. They've been playing really poor so far lately, Bournemouth. They're 13th in the league. Brentford, they're 14th in the league. Both teams have been playing really poor so far. Brentford, the last time they played, they beat Wolves away 2-0, which was a very good result for Brentford. Bournemouth, they're 13th in the league. They've been playing really poor. Hopefully Bournemouth can get a couple of points in this match against Brentford. I think that Bournemouth, they're going to win this match 2-1 and pick up some points and go higher in the league table. The next game is Burnley versus Everton. I'm going to go for a 2-1 win for Everton. They've been playing really poor so far. Everton, they're 12th in the league. Burnley, they're 19th in the league. They've been playing so poor, Burnley. They're in a relegational battle between Wolves and West Ham. So hopefully Burnley can get a couple of points in this game and go higher in the league table. But I don't think that's going to happen, because Everton, they're a very strong team. So the last time they played, Everton, was at home against Arsenal, which they lost 1-0, which was a disappointing result for Everton. So it's going to be a tough match, this actually, but I'm going to go for a 2-1 win for Everton. The next match is Liverpool versus Wolves. I'm going to go for a 3-1 win for Liverpool. Wolves, they're 20th in the league. They haven't won a single game so far this season. The last time they played, they lost at home against Brentford 2-0, which was a very disappointing result for Wolves. Liverpool, they've been playing really well so far this season. Actually, they've gotten off to a very poor start at the beginning of the season, but they got used to the Premier League this season and they started to pick up some points, and now they're 5th in the league, Liverpool. So I think that this is going to be a Liverpool win 3-1. Their top goal scorer this season, Wolves, is Wang Hee-chan, scoring 4 goals for the club. He's been shining for Wolves. Hopefully he can score a goal in this match against Liverpool. But I don't think that's going to happen. Liverpool, their top goal scorer this season is Hugo Ekitike, scoring 6 goals for the club. He's been shining for Liverpool lately. Hopefully he can score a couple of goals in this match against Wolves. But I'm going to go for a 3-1 win for Liverpool. The next game is West Ham versus Fulham. I'm going to go for a 2-1 win for Fulham. They've been playing really well so far. Fulham, lately, they're 11th in the league. The last time they played, they beat Nottingham Forest 1-0 at home. Raul Jimenez scored a penalty, which gave Fulham the lead in just before half-time. Their top goal scorer this season, Fulham, is Harry Wilson, scoring 5 goals for the club. He's been shining for Fulham lately. Hopefully he can score a couple of goals in this game against West Ham. But I'm going to say that this is going to be a 2-1 win for Fulham. West Ham, they're in a relegational battle between Burnley and Wolves. They've been playing really poor so far this season, West Ham. And I don't think that they're going to win this match against Fulham, because Fulham, I think that they're way better than West Ham. And I'm going to go for a 2-1 win for Fulham. The next match is Chelsea versus Aston Villa. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. This is going to be a tight match. Chelsea, the last time they played, they drew against Newcastle away 2-2, which was a very disappointing result for Chelsea, considering that I think that they're way better than Newcastle. And Chelsea, Aston Villa is a tough opponent. So Chelsea, they're going to need some star players to win this match against Aston Villa. It's going to be a tight match, this match. What a match this is going to turn out to be. Aston Villa, the last match they played, they beat Manchester United at home 2-1 at the Villa Park. So it's going to be a tight match, but I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. The next match is Sunderland versus Leeds United. I'm going to go for a 2-1 win for Leeds United. Sunderland, their top goal scorer this season is Wilson Isidore, scoring 3 goals for the club. Leeds United, their top goal scorer is Calvert-Lewin, scoring 5 goals for the club. He's been shining for Leeds United lately. The last time Leeds United played was against Crystal Palace, which they surprisingly beat Crystal Palace 4-1, which is a very good result for Leeds United. They're 16th in the league, Leeds United. They've been playing really well so far this season. Sunderland, they've been playing well so far this season. They're 9th in the league. Hopefully Sunderland can pick up some points and go higher on the league table, but I'm going to go for a 2-1 win for Leeds United. The next match is Crystal Palace versus Tottenham Hotspur. I'm going to go for a 3-1 win for Crystal Palace. They've been playing really poor so far this season, Crystal Palace. The last time they played, they lost away at Leeds United 4-1, which was a very disappointing result for Crystal Palace. Tottenham Hotspur, the last time they played, they lost against Liverpool at home 2-1, which was a very disappointing result for Tottenham Hotspur. They're 11th in the league, Tottenham Hotspur. Crystal Palace, they're 8th in the league. They've been playing really poor so far. So I'm going to go for a 3-1 win for Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace, their top goal scorer this season is Jean-Philippe Mateta, scoring 5 goals for Crystal Palace. Hopefully he can score a couple of goals in this game against Tottenham Hotspur. But I'm going to go for a 3-1 win for Crystal Palace. Tottenham Hotspur, their top goal scorer this season is Richarlison, scoring 4 goals for them. So it's going to be a tough match, this one, but I'm going to go for a 3-1 win for Crystal Palace. So that's my score predictions, guys. Make sure to like, subscribe, and thank you for watching. Peace.